Hey everybody, it's Dom. I want to make a video today, primarily because I get a lot of questions over the email or through Facebook or text message, and it's been happening quite a bit lately. So obviously there are questions out there that aren't being answered. So I'm going to try and do my best to answer that. And the first thing that I'm going to talk about is Keto OS versus nutritional ketosis. It's not the same. The next thing we're going to talk about is how do we tell if we have an elevated level of ketones. Um, there are two standard methods to use, and they're both very simple and painless. We're going to talk about that. The next one is how does Keto OS affect my kidneys or liver while they're processing the ketones. So we're going to get right into it. First off, I want to say that Keto OS is plain and simple, in my opinion, the best product on the market for various reasons. Now, Keto OS is a pure therapeutic ketone supplement. What that means is we take the product, we mix it in water or whatever, and we drink it, and we're introducing ketones into our system. Now, this is an exogenous ketone, meaning it comes from the outside and we put it in, versus what our body does in nutritional ketosis. In nutritional ketosis, what happens is our liver is burning off that fatty acid or our stored fat, and it gets processed through the liver, and out comes ketones, which is an energy source. Well, that is considered an endogenous source of ketones. Regardless how you get ketones in your system, ketones are ketones all day long. And it makes no difference whether it's exogenous or endogenous, meaning whether you drink them or whether you're using your stored fat. It's all beneficial, and there's all many great benefits to ketones and elevated ketone levels. Now, ketosis. What is ketosis? Ketosis, in the simplest form, is elevated ketone levels in the blood. If you have elevated ketone levels, you are in ketosis. Just because you're in ketosis does not mean that you're in nutritional ketosis. Nutritional ketosis is what occurs when you eat a very strict and restrictive diet. And that diet consists of high fats, moderate protein, and low to no carbs and sugars. And generally, just for starters, you want to keep your carbohydrates down to about 50 grams or below. And there's a lot of people keeping them at 10 grams and below and still functioning very well, even athletes. So it's really great. Now, how do we track how many fats and how much protein and carbs should we have? How do we know what we're taking in? Well, I'm going to turn to my phone, and this is an iPhone. It actually has, let's see, it's connecting right now. It's called MyFitnessPal. Okay, you can go on MyFitnessPal, and then you can look into your nutrition, right? So you go into your thing, into your MyFitnessPal, and you go into nutrition. Break it down by micros. You put in your food, it'll tell you how many carbohydrates, how much fat, and how much protein. Now, in order to achieve nutritional ketosis, your fat intake needs to be about 75% of your caloric calories. And then on top of that, you're looking at protein from anywhere from 15 to 20 percent of your caloric intake, and then carbs would be the rest. Now, one thing that we need to consider is carbs doesn't just mean bread. We're talking about the vegetables and stuff like that. So again, it is a very restrictive diet, and a lot of people, as we all know, on diets fail because it's a diet instead of doing a lifestyle change. Well, enter Keto OS. Keto OS helps those trying to achieve nutritional ketosis by elevating their blood ketones off the bat. Now, what's the benefit of introducing exogenous ketones or Keto OS? Well, the benefit is ketones are a natural appetite suppressant. We just don't feel hungry as much. In addition to that, is it curbs our cravings. So if you have cravings for pastas, breads, sugars, Keto OS with the elevated level of blood ketones helps eliminate those cravings. So it's really good. And I hate to say and again, but and again, having the elevated level of blood ketones into the therapeutic range makes us feel good, makes us feel that energy and almost superhuman, right? So we're feeling the results of our efforts right away. A lot of times, so many people get discouraged because they don't see the number on the scale drop, or they don't see their energy go up, or whatever it is. Keto OS assists in that process. So again, Keto OS does not put a person into nutritional ketosis, but it does put a person into ketosis. So how do we know if we're in ketosis or not? The very simple, there are two very simple tests. You can either get a keto strip, test strip at your local pharmacy, and you pee on it, and it tells you your level of ketones. Now, just because we're excreting ketones doesn't mean that we don't have any ketones, we're just getting rid of it. That means our body is excreting any excess ketones, the stuff that's not being used, the stuff that's just overload, right? The other way is to use I use a blood meter. It's a Novamax. You can get them online. It comes with specific ketone strips. It's not the same as glucose, but it's tested the same way. You prick your finger, you test it, it takes 10 seconds, and it'll tell you your level of ketosis. Now myself, I haven't been doing the nutritional ketosis side for a while. I've only been doing nutritional ketosis probably for about 4 weeks now. But Keto OS has helped me realize that, it'll help me lose weight faster and things like that. Speaking of weight, Keto OS is not a weight loss supplement. However, a lot of people have received a ton of benefits from Keto OS, and one of those benefits, or is like I like to call a side effect, is weight loss. So people do see weight loss and quite a bit of weight loss from taking the product. However, Keto OS is not a weight loss supplement. It's everything else, all the other benefits of ketones and ketosis. It's amazing. So if we stop looking at Keto OS as a weight loss thing or a weight loss gimmick, we'll see the true potential of Keto OS, because it is not a weight loss supplement. But Pruvit and Keto OS do strongly support the ketogenic lifestyle. So if you want to multiply the benefits of ketones, we strongly recommend that you use or take part of the ketogenic diet. Okay, so an example of the Ketone Meter, a lot of people believe that they're in nutritional ketosis. I tested a trainer the other day, swore up and down they were in nutritional ketosis. When I tested if they were in nutritional ketosis, they came up to a 0.1 or a 0.2 millimoles of ketones in their system. So that's really not in that therapeutic range. Therapeutic range is 0.5 to like 3. So they're not getting the full effect even through their nutrition and their diet. So again, I've only been on a little while. You can still see I got some chunk. But we're going to test my ketone level right now. I'm going to show you how easy it is. We're going to get some blood. Let's see if we can get some blood out here. And I had my Keto OS probably about 3 hours ago. Let's see if I have enough blood. There you go. Okay, so here we are. It's counting down. Now we have 5 seconds. So it's going to test the level of ketones in my blood. And I'm at 1.1. I don't know if you can see that. That's 1.1. And I took Keto OS, like I said, about 3 hours ago. So if somebody is trying to get into nutritional ketosis and they swear they've been in nutritional ketosis, and I test them and they're at like 0.1 or 0.2, who's getting the real benefits of ketones? Myself at 1.1, or that individual that's striving, eating all those fats and barely showing any ketones in their system? It takes a long time to get into nutritional ketosis and to have the therapeutic level of ketones, and that's where Keto OS comes in. So I just want to do a quick example of that. I didn't know what my ketone level would be. I didn't even think I was going to show it until I was just doing this. So that's the benefit of Keto OS. It doesn't put you in nutritional ketosis. What it does do is it elevates your blood ketone level, so that way you can experience all the benefits of of therapeutic ketones. And it's by a simple drink. It's not a meal replacement. You don't have to partake in the ketogenic lifestyle. You can still have carbs and you'll still benefit from Keto OS. But to multiply the benefits of the ketones and Keto OS, we do recommend the ketogenic lifestyle. However, I say again, however, it is not required. So let me go on to my last point here. How does Keto OS affect the kidneys and liver in the role of metabolizing ketones? Our product, Keto OS, is MCT oil. MCT oil, if you haven't heard of it, is medium chain triglycerides. Very healthy for you, very beneficial to you and to me and everybody else. I'm sure we've all heard of the benefits of coconut oil. Coconut oil is like the thing, right? It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Why? MCT oil. That's why. It's the MCT oil. Coconut oil consists of about 60% MCT oil. This is much higher, okay? This is like 100%. So you're getting a concentrated dose of MCT oil. MCT oil, when we ingest it, it gets processed through the liver. And our liver then starts producing ketones endogenously. So that's why we have MCT oil in the product. The other thing that we have in here is Bhp Beta-Hydroxybutyrate, which is a salt, right? Bhp or Beta-Hydroxybutyrate, if you just Google that, you'll find that Bhp is an actual ketone body. But our Bhp isn't the endogenous ketone body that our body produces. This is a ketone ester. So what we do is we consume it. The coconut oil goes to the liver, gets processed through there. Our liver starts producing ketones. The Bhp gets absorbed into our blood system, so that way we can immediately start getting the benefits of ketones in our system, while our body and the MCT oil has our liver start producing ketones. Now, what is the effect on our liver? Well, MCT oil, or coconut oil, if you will, studies and research hasn't shown anything negative affecting the liver at all using MCT oil. In the Bhp, the ketone ester is absorbed through our blood, so it doesn't even get processed through our liver. So if MCT oil is so good for us, why would we assume that ingesting it would be harmful to our liver? Okay, so it's not is not going through anything else but our liver, and the Bhp, the salts, just enter into our bloodstream. So that's pretty awesome. Now our kidneys, okay, how does it affect it? Look, our kidneys excrete any excess that we have, and that's how we can tell if we're in ketosis if we take a urine test. It tells us if we're excreting ketones. If we're excreting ketones, we have ketones in the blood. The blood meter is just used to show the more precise level of ketones in our system. So let me look at my computer. Now, it says that the excretion will likely be highest, the excretion of ketones will likely be highest during the first few days of keto adaptation, either by eating a high-fat diet or consuming Keto OS. So, if we start taking Keto OS today and we put it on a stick and take the keto test, it might show up as very high. If we take our keto every day for the next 5-6 days, every day, then we might see a reduction in that color on the P sticks. It doesn't mean that we don't have as many ketones. We'll probably have higher levels of ketone in our blood than our urine. It's just initially, just like with nutritional ketosis, you're going to be excreting them more until your body kind of readjusts to this dual fuel where it's using fat as energy rather than glucose. So it's just getting rid of some of that stuff. So give it some time. When you start taking this, you're going to see excellent results right off the bat. But if you've been taking it a week or two and you use those keto sticks to test your ketone level, you might get a little discouraged, but the less you see on there, the longer you're on it, the better. That's it. That's the difference between nutritional ketosis and Keto OS. Not nutritional, exogenous. Nutritional is a high-fat diet and moderate protein and minimal carbs and sugars. So obviously, there's a huge benefit to Keto OS. Even if you're living the ketogenic lifestyle, this can really help you. So that way, if you have too many carbs, a lot of times if you're in the ketogenic lifestyle, it'll kick you out of ketosis. This will help you stay in ketosis just exogenously. Now, this product is an amazing product. First time out on the market. There's been nothing else like it on the market. So it's pretty amazing. It's safe. It's all natural. MCT powder, beta-hydroxybutyrate, with some flavoring, right? So it tastes like orange creamsicle. It smells like orange creamsicle. Some people find it a little too strong, too sweet. So instead of mixing it with 8 to 12 ounces of water, you can actually mix it with more water. It's not going to water down the product. You're still taking in the exogenous ketones and the MCT oil, which nothing but good things are coming out of it. So anyway, this video is a little longer than I wanted it to be, but I wanted to show you my 1.1 level of ketones, and that was 3 hours after I took my product, maybe even 4. I don't even know what time it is. Oh heck. So here it is. It's 1:44 p.m. on November 9th. I took my product at 7:30 this morning. So here we are. We're looking at 4 hours later. 6 hours later. I'm sorry, I can't do math. So that right there is a testament to the product. Took this product 6 hours ago, and I ate, and my blood ketone levels are still 1.1. Pretty amazing, pretty great stuff. Again, it's not a weight loss product, but it does have that side effect. But there are so many other benefits to ketones and ketosis. So check it out. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try and answer them the best I can. Thanks. Have a great day.